Oh, look who it is.
Us.
What's up, fucker?
There he is.
Hey,
We're
what's up?
From my parking lot.
What's happening? Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pulling up the song. I got to go in my files here, then I'll send it to the email, I guess.
Now, first of all, tell me, I like what you've done with the equipment and the background. You look great.
Yeah, I got a real good studio here, man.
Perfect place for a ring light too.
Yeah.
No, I don't even use that, but no, this is my wall, my green monster wall.
Wow.
See? This is I had double monitors going because of the super tips I got to play. I got I got super tips, so you got to use 2 monitors because with the OBS to play the super tip, which we get a lot of funny super tips. We do all of the super tips.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So
that light is a tad bright, though, isn't it?
that's fine. So Joey, how did this idea for the song come to mind?
I don't know if you remember. Joe probably does more because he knows more about me than.
Wait a minute, what, Joe? I'm sorry. Wait, I gotta put this on.
Right.
Go ahead.
Forehead.
Joe, you remember back when you helped me out and you gave me? Matter of fact, I just want to show this to Joe. Remember that when you drew this for me, Joe? I made it into a hat. You remember that slogan you made for me?
Yeah.
There, it's now a hat in my store. Joe actually designed that for me.
Wow.
So, back around then when I did my podcast where I was interviewing inmates, my prison show.
Sure.
Back then, I got a theme song, the Joey C theme song that I played during those, during the interviews.
Yeah.
And that's the song that I own. So I went to the copyright department at the government, and I paid to have it, copyrighted.
Sure.
And so when these guys made this channel, they sit there and they lie. Like I said, they just put my stuff up. They don't do nothing. They put filters of me, and they go and tell people I'm hosting the show, my wife, Spider, and we're not saying nothing. And it's a bunch of guys from the chat room, but they're all the trolls, people that have harassed me for 2 years, and they made this channel. So I warned them for a month. I'm going to take this channel down. They said, you can't do nothing to us. So I trapped them. I played different songs every day, and, and they just played it. And finally, I snuck in my song, waited about 6 or 7, 6 lives that they did on me. And I on Sunday night, a couple weeks ago, I gave them 7 strikes, and it was immediately taken down. And 7? Yeah, 7 strikes. Yeah, I gave them.
Wow.
7 strikes.
7
You're
videos,
out.
7 videos. They were done. But, my intentions was just to make a point because I warned them. And they went ahead against YouTube service and put up another channel, which they posted the idiots what YouTube said you can no longer, you're taken down. You can't make another channel. They did.
Stephen Bravo says it's very transformative. What's happening?
Where is it transformative? How is it transformative? By just showing my stuff and nobody talking. They don't stop it. He's lying. He knows it's not. So I mean, just go see for yourself. When they put fake filters up and I'm not talking and my wife's not talking to people and we're supposed to be hosting it. In Clearwater Chad, they porn bombed this guy because he's on my side. So they porn bombed him. This is the people that they are. And Doom is the one that started the channel. That piece of shit. It's his channel. So, and fuck Doom, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot coming for Doom. Don't worry about that. So,
right.
So
now is the song? What's the message behind the song?
Oh, there's no lyrics. It's just a beat. It's just a beat. And it's a song that I fell in love with. That I did. I was fooling around, and I'm not no music artist, but I was fooling around with my little toy, and I made this tune that I liked, and.
What does it cost to?
$45 it cost me.
$45.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got to give it a title, and so it's called the Joey C theme song, and then it goes through the process, and then they send you a certificate with the serial number, and I warned them. I gave them warning, that this was going to happen, and then after 3 or 4 days. And then they violated right after by putting a second channel, and then they post a message from YouTube, you cannot put up another channel, and they don't care. They just reckless. They don't care. Now they're doing it 24 hours a day just to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
And it's okay, but I didn't care about anything until they took my name. That's my name. You're not going to take my fucking name.
Right.
I would have never even thought of striking if they took my last name. That belongs to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I did what I did. And I know a lot of people were reaching out to me. They were crying, I'm telling Shuli, I'm telling Bob Levy, I'm telling Bob. I don't give a fuck who you tell. They're not going to change my mind when they know you're taking my fucking name and fucking making a mockery out of my name. So here's my new thing. my memory's been going out really bad the last few months. I don't remember in my past if I got any crimes out there that might be where I'm indictable for. Well, now they want to be part of Catalano, took the name, so they are now co-conspirator. When I get indicted, I'm giving that channel, they're cousins now because they're Catalano. They will come with me in the court of law and take the crime with me and go to prison with me. That's the game they want to play. I will take them with me to prison.
The audience is a little split. We stand behind you, Joey, says Lone Wolf.
Thank you.
Zermatt says wacko, which,
Whatever.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
That's right, they are. But I mean, if they took the Shuli Network name, would that go well with you?
Not at all.
Exactly. So that's my point.
That
You're calling me that I'm Stuttering John. I'm just like him. I'm nothing like John. Okay, I took care of my kids. I pay my bills. I don't fucking go around and drive with expired tags. I got insurance on my car. I'm nothing like him. Okay, so but it's the same 12, 14 people that are this group.
Together, man.
They're just piece of garbage, and I'm tired of it. But you're right. I mean, my wife told me, "Who cares what they say about us? Don't get yourself stressed out." And you're right. You've told me that.
How many times have I said that to you?
Many a conversation. But there's just some things I just can't fucking let go. I just can't. It's not in my character. You understand that? It's not in my character. I'm sorry. It's just not in my character. So, I mean, that's just it. That's how I feel. But I try. But, I mean, I am taking a break because I haven't really seen my mother in a long time. She came down a couple of last year, and I only got to spend about 4 hours with her. Prior to that, I didn't see my mother for a few years. Yeah, hey, so.
What? How long is the song?
30 seconds.
Oh, all right.
I'm trying to locate it in my files because it's in the StreamYard, and then so I'm trying to see the best way. If Joe, maybe I should just take it to my channel. It's in my.
Please have your tickets ready.
That's the best way to do it. I mean,
You were setting this up like it was Bohemian Rhapsody.
I didn't know you were sending me a link, and I was just going to send it to you guys, but I've got to find it. It's in my. I got a lot of files on my computer, buddy. A lot of files. So. But I do want you to hear it. I'm just looking. I got a lot of folders here, man. I got to. But it's mine. The point is, I own the fucking song. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I hear you.
And like I said, I will never let anybody talk bad about you in front of me. I will never do that. I know what you've done for me and how you've been a friend. And I don't care. Bennett, that's the second or third time Brennan tried to bait me to say bad things, and I won't fall for that. No matter what he feels about you, that's his business. But nobody's gonna. I got people in my chat one day. Shuli's a loser. Why do you trust him? Let me tell you something. No, Shuli's my friend. You guys are wrong about Shuli. So and I just. First of all, everybody accused me that I'm lying, that I don't know you, and I'm not your friend. That's number one. So
we go way back. We talk all the time.
My schedule a lot.
Listen. You've hit me up all the time,
I mean, I used to reach out to you back in the Stern days, so I mean.
That's right. That's
right. And your big thing with me back then is when you bring something like a show Howard, I'll do it. But till then, and I accepted that. I just never could catch the right thing for you to go on the line for me to put on Howard, But I tried. Every day.
Joey, I've always said from day one, you're a star as well. I hope you figure out this TSN thing or whatever it's called. Let me know if I can intervene or help in any way.
Yeah, I mean, I just, like I said, I think the only way to beat them is like, fine, they want the name. So, like I said, I don't know. There maybe down the road here, the FBI is going to show up and indict me for something that I did in my past. So, I got a bunch of co-conspirators. They're, here's all their names, and then they'll find out who they were. And then I even challenged them. They called in to be Dabber last week, and they said that he was the PR department. They're a whole. These guys are all a big corporation that run TSN, which is full of shit. Rocco, someone sent me the text between Rocco and this guy, where Rocco hired somebody to play this guy against me, to tell me that he's the PR guy, which I knew was full of shit. But I begged them to strike me. Because one, they won't, because they'll have to show me who they are. So I know they're not going to do it. I pretty much begged them last week, please strike my channel. I beg you to. Because then I'll find out who they are. And they don't want that to happen.
You called their bluff.
I called their bluff.
That.
Right? Exactly.
Look at that. Okay.
And then we know they're not going to. They won't, because they even said it. I got people spies in Discord telling me what they're saying. So
Well, listen, keep your fingers crossed. Maybe they'll strike you at some point.
I hope so.
We all hope so.
Here's the thing I look at, Shuli. I come a long way. No one thought in the right mind I would ever get monetized. I would ever I would make money at this, let alone be monetized as well. I did that. I built that channel from ground up. And I worked my ass off. I got 1,600 live videos. People say I don't put I put work in.
Yes. My only advice would be more with that Batman character you started out with on our show.
No, that was I was told by Shuli, just be yourself.
Well, but maybe when the time calls for it.
It is.
You never know.
I think we get along really good. Lou is a guy that I know. He's down the street. We're a few miles apart. We could have lunch together. We have meetings about the show. It's good to podcast with somebody doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. What does Lou live above?
An Olive Garden?
yeah.
What does Lou?
What does he live? Hey,
Lou lives about 7-8 miles. He lives in South Tampa. I live in East Tampa.
Joey, I love you to death. I got to wrap this up.
I'm going to send it to you guys so you can play it. I'm going to get it and I'll send it to you, okay? I appreciate that. But like I said, it's like, listen, I'm grateful for even knowing you guys. You guys have all helped me out and gave me great advice. And I show you guys the respect. People, when they sit there down the Shuli Network, I go, you guys wish you could accomplish what they did. You really do. What they do, the magic they have together is and they say Shuli's not funny. My wife and I laugh every day when you guys are on. That's probably the only time we laugh.
Well, it might be the fumes from the Chuck E. Cheese coming up.
No, it's the truth, Shuli. I mean, I always think of you as my brother, man. That's how I've always felt, So
thank you.
Huh?
Thank you.
So my wife just yelled from the bathroom. Tell Shuli he's the only one that makes me laugh.
You tell that woman, keep your mouth shut, woman, and stay in that kitchen.
Close the door.
Yeah.
She won't listen to nobody on the show. She watched no other show. If I listen to other shows, I have to put the earphones on and not play it through my speakers. I have to where she can't hear it.
Well, Joey, we love you. We'll talk.
Can I say real quick? Thank you for not mentioning Zen or I about being funny. Go ahead.
No, Zen. I love Zen. Zen's always been cool to me. He's always been nice to me, and I like Zen a lot. So
yeah. Enough said. Great. You didn't say anything about Mike, and that's the way we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it just like that. We're just going to leave it just like that.
Good Lord.
Hey, thanks for watching that clip. We got a bunch more stuff from a bunch of different other shows. So if you want to support us, you want to be a part of what's happening here, subscribe, notify, and get yourself a membership. 2 levels, $5, $10. We got more bonus shows than we know what to do with. So help us out. Get in here.